Welcome to Martini Time here in Blackstone, a beautiful day. Blackstone, the center of the world, but then you too are at the center of the world. So the title of this talk is The Color of Two Heroes. I've been writing about heroism and rebellion and talking about it, and I've talked about Kaepernick as the Nike hero, and people are still talking about it on Facebook and burning their shoes and vilifying Kaepernick. And I just thought it was, I read an article juxtaposing the two kneeling football players, Kaepernick and Tim Teebow. Remember Tim Teebow? He was the darling of the evangelicals because he dared to show his faith at his football game. And this article on Kaepernick, showing both their biographies, they're both very devout Christians. And Teebow is very active in anti-abortion things, which is a good Christian project. And Kaepernick is active in social justice. And so I got to thinking, and this article brought it up, and it made me think about it too, the two faces of Christianity. The Christianity is divided into two opposite antagonistic camps. It's a real schism in American Christianity. The white Christian seeks devoted to moral issues dictated by the church, abortion, homosexuality, etc., private concerns, closeted sins, so to speak, invisible sins. I mean, homosexuality is an invisible sin, what they do in their bedroom. Abortion is an invisible sin, what you do at the clinic. Nobody sees the little teeny fetus that is, it's an internal sin. And so Kaepernick's Christianity is external sin, social injustice. So we have internal sin and external sin. And that ironically divides Christianity. This should be the same Christianity. So I just thought this a little fascinating overview. The two kneeling NFL players, Nike, who grafts Kaepernick's rebellion onto the Nike shoe and then sells Nike shoes as the symbol of rebellion. Well, that's what they do, but all products do that. All products in the consumer church, the age of consumerism, grafts spiritual principles onto a product, and then once your spiritual yearning is awakened, instead of giving you God, it gives you the product. That's just the way it works, but we have to become conscious of that. So these two football players are basically products that each church is, each religious view is now grafted onto their viewpoint. So now Nike is, instead of a Nike shoe, the two religions have got their spokesman, Teebow and Kaepernick, you see. Everything seems to divide. The bifurcation of American society. This is now this has been enculturated in the sense that if you come into America from somewhere else, you are shocked by this. Everything becomes two. No matter what happens, it splits into two. There is no one anymore. There's no one America. The irony is, or for me, is that there is one America when you go on the road and you go to the stores, they're all the same. All the one America, everybody sells Chinese products. All the Walmarts are the same. Here in the South, every shopping center is the same. They all have chain stores. You go up to New York and New England, and there are a lot of mom and pops. But here in the South, it's all chain stores. The mom and pops are like little teeny General Dollar stuff, not even General Dollar, but little, they're not selling anything except little leftover stuff that what the chain stores don't sell. So it's all monolithic. There's one America. Wherever you go in America, there's one shopping America, one consumer America. All the TV shows, the movies, everywhere you go, there's a physical one America. But psychologically, there's two. It's two value systems. This two subjective Americas, one objective America. See, you get the idea of what I'm saying? There's one objective America. You don't go anywhere in America, except if you go into cities. You may go to Little Italy or Chinatown or all these little ethnic, cultural enclaves. There you get a sense of another America. But maybe I'm just indoctrinated or acculturated by the South, and maybe that's why there is this political divide. Because in the South, there's one physical, objective America. Every little town is the same. But if you go up to the big cities in the North, you do have these ethnic Americas. You see, if you go on the interstate and you go drive up the Jersey Turnpike and any of the interstate places, and you stop at the rest stops or the food stores there, everybody's talking a different language, and everybody is brown or olive. Rarely do you see a Viking. You see a blonde Caucasian. It's all. In other words, it's just a big stew up there. But then you drive into the South, and it settles out into just black and white. And so, where did this bifurcation start? Maybe it started with that. Maybe it started with the bifurcation of race in the South, with black and white cultures, black and white realities, master and slave. That whole thing has just mastercized, like a cancer into this bipolar America. Everything just even religion becomes bipolar. Now with Kaepernick and Teebow as the two poster child for the different worldviews, the different values. You see, they're not different worlds. Both value systems are valid, but why are they in opposition? Why are they seeing the other as the evil? Why do they see the other as the Antichrist? I'm the Christ, you're the Antichrist. So Christ is divided into Christ and Antichrist. You see, God is divided into God and Satan. One God says, I'm God, you're Satan. The other one says, I'm God, you're Satan. The seesaw of bifurcation. And it's really making us neurotic. It's really making us insane. It's really driving us crazy. So we have mass shootings and eruptions of insane violence in America. Anger, anxiety. And yet everything is just smooth and plain. You go to the shopping stores and the Walmarts, and everything is cool. There are no riots in the streets. Everything is smooth. Everybody's obeying the law. But subjectively, we're insane. Mentally, we're a basket case. Objectively, everything is fine. Grass is mowed. Isn't that odd? Isn't that odd? Thanks for dropping in.